of quality and value. Let me be your personal shopper and take the guesswork out of all your purchasing needs.
The boss is in his office. Head upstairs, then left, straight, and then upstairs again. Can't miss it.
My mistake.
Who the hell are you?
That doesn't matter. What does is that I know who you are. Basel.
I can tell you're new around here. So listen, and listen close. Bold men with careless mouths don't last very long, yeah?
I've heard they do. If they're working for the right people.
If this is how you go about finding work, we might be able to work something out. What's your price?
Information.
About?
The Tower of Fangs, the captain, and whoever's been killing Mirage's men.
That's quite a large tab. Are you ready to earn it?
What's the job?
A transaction. I want you to see it concluded without incident. Part of the deal is that my man goes alone. But let's just say he's not as capable as someone like you. But be careful. If the client sees you, he might call it off.
Who's the client?
An employee of Lawrence Lexington, a very influential man in New Ashos. But influence and trust are entirely different matters. Go downstairs and talk to old Yersk. He's the man you'll be escorting.
Not now, handsome. But stop by later.
I'm a little busy.
Yorsk?
Yeah?
Basil's asked me to escort you to the meeting place.
He's that worried? Well, then you're just in time.
I wanted to ask you a few questions before we leave.
Then you'll have to ask quickly.
What can you tell me about Basel?
The boss? He's a good man, mostly. He gives me work. I deliver something here, pick up another there. I was homeless before this, but I've got a roof over my head and I eat every week. I don't ask questions. I don't need to. If you're looking to get paid, neither should you.
Can you tell me anything about the captain?
Captain?
The leader of the resistance.
Afraid I don't know much. Fighting Imperials, hiding out. It's a little too rich for my blood. Most folks talking like that around here are just looking to take home the barmaids.
Ready to go?
Follow me, but keep your distance. Can't afford to have you spotted. Let's go.
Lead the way.
All right, now hide behind these barrels. Remember, if the client sees you, don't let him see you.
Understood.
If something goes wrong, well, I think you know why Basel hired you.
Aren't you a little old for a job like this?
Only if it goes south.
Right.
I was beginning to think you'd gotten lost.
To business, then?
Did you bring it with you?
Wait, the auras first.
Of course.
Where's the rest? We agreed to 15,000.
I assure you it's a simple misunderstanding. If you'll follow me to a location nearby, I can...
Have your men pick us off from behind? The deal is off. If you gentlemen would be so kind as to give this man a taste of Mr. Lexington's disappointments?
Thanks for your help.
It looked like he didn't need it. You're skilled with a blade, for your age.
Well, haven't lived this long because of a healthy diet.
If you say so.
Let's go get paid. But first, the stone.
What stone?
I was sent here to buy a precious stone. We can't get back without it.
All right.
You have this stone?
Yes.
Good, let's get out of here. The guards will be here soon. Let's go get paid. Take the stone to Basel. I could use a nap.
Hey! Where's Yersk? What happened?
He's home, resting. The client wasn't alone. They attacked us.
Trust and influence.
He won't need either.
And the item?
I have it with me.
Can't say I wasn't concerned. Mirage has little patience for failure.
You work for Mirage?
As do you. And while it seems you're not as bright as I had you pegged, you've proven you can be trusted.
I believe we had an arrangement.
You did the job, but you were sloppy. It's going to take time for the dust to settle. You're going to make it up to me. If you succeed, you'll get something extra.
Fine.
I need you to retrieve something of mine from a nearby cache.
I think I can handle it.
Speak with Risa. She'll give you all the details.
Risa?
A barmaid, musician, very talented. You'll find her downstairs.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Risa.
You can call me anything you like, gorgeous.
I think you have the wrong idea about what it is I'm looking for.
And I think you have the wrong idea about what it is I do.
Serve drinks, play music. Am I close?
Maybe my reputation precedes me.
Basel sent me. Something about a cache. You said you could give me the details.
You always this direct?
Only when they pay me.
It's east of here, just outside the city. I'll mark it on your map. Wouldn't want to lose you now, would we?
Anything else?
You don't want to know.
Yes,
That's the password. Give it to the guard.
Exotic wares and weapons recovered from
there always seems to be more to kill.
What lies beneath the tower?
It's what you want to know?
It was the last mistake you made, pal.
I see you found the place.
Risa,
What happened to the guard?
I forgot the password.
I've got a message from Basel.
It couldn't wait?
We're being watched. He wants you to deliver the package to the client directly.
Who's the buyer?
A local priest. Apparently word travels fast. He wants the deal finished while the attention's only focused on Basel.
One would imagine.
You'll find him in the temple in Hatmandor. Getting inside will take a bit of creativity. Lakes aren't allowed on temple grounds.
Legs.
In his words, godless swine.
Right. Any ideas on how to get to him?
I'm a musician, not a soldier. But if I were you, I'd try the Eastern Wall.
So much for creativity.
Gods, for if ye forget, doom awaits thee as it did the elves. Yes.
What? Who's there? I'm simply making a delivery. I see you received my message. We did. I've heard the city guard is becoming a threat. That they may be getting information from someone valuable. You understand, I can't afford to be implicated. A man in my position has his reputation to consider. I'm simply a messenger. Of course. You have it then. Here. Oh, thank the gods. And though I may not agree with your methods, you're doing their work. I'm sure. Waiting in shadows, speaking in hushed tones. I wouldn't wish this life on anyone. It's never a choice, is it? I'd imagine not. Remember, we never spoke. Of course.
Hey!
These revolutionary designs.
Slow down, son.
It's done.
Racer was able to find you then? No one saw you? You weren't followed?
No.
Good. I apologise for my tone earlier. It appears as if you've done everything I've asked. I believe it's now my turn to indulge you. You had some interesting questions.
I'd like to know about the murders.
There's quite a bit of pressure being placed on our organisation. At first, It was the city guard, a concern that's never prevented us from operating in the past. But these murders, they're too clean, too quick. They've been targeting our Veritas supply chain, the medicine. The only thing we know for certain is that the victims used to work for Turs Darum.
Turs Darum?
They may have worked for us, but it wasn't always that way. Darum was the old guard, before Mirage. He didn't go quietly.
I'd imagine not.
It was a different time then. Such transitions are never smooth. Those who were loyal were executed, including family.
Sounds like Mirage missed someone.
Apparently. But it's only one of many problems.
The city guard.
Valerian's gotten ambitious. Sloppy even. It's become obvious that he's managed to gain information from someone within our organisation. At first, all signs pointed to you. Strangers with too many questions are not usually alive long enough to prove themselves so useful. Luckily, we think we found our problem.
I want to know about the Tower of Fangs.
Well, you've earned your answers. Your questions are quite concerning. If you plan on living long enough to act on such information, you'll need to do something that benefits both of us. People have grown quite paranoid. They want you dead for nothing more than peace of mind. Well, I can't blame them. Taking care of this problem yourself is beneficial to everyone.
I take it this problem has a name.
Jared.
You think he's working for Valerian?
Sometimes it's easier to remove a question than to find an answer.
I understand.
Speak with Yersk. He'll tell you what you need to know.
Consider it done.
You again. I hear they've been keeping you busy.
Yersk, how are you?
Much better, thanks.
Basel says you might be able to help me solve a problem.
He's staying with his mother. Southwest side of Shaznadar.
I'll handle it from here.
Really? Nothing else I can help you with?
What can you tell me about him?
Speaking about the soon-to-be recently departed is a little too morbid for my taste. In my experience, it's best practice not to know.
Risa, know anything about her?
Afraid to ask her yourself? I don't blame you. She came in a few weeks ago. She decided to work here for Basel. I don't know if this was the right choice, but at least she's not on the street. She's a good girl. Shame she wastes her time in a dump like this.
Thanks, Yersk. I'll see you soon.
I'm sure you will.
looks useful. Better be worth it.
Anything I can use?
The victims were all members of the Old Guard, working under Turs Durham before Mirage took control.
That's news to me, but that might help me narrow down any potential targets. I have some work to do. Here, you've earned it. Find anything on Mirage?
Not yet.
Let me know.
Everything must go. After all.
Whatever you want, whatever you need.
Service, we are finally closing our doors. Huh? Another victory over the
Family in the Garden District. Family of three was busted when a building collapsed last night.
We are finally closing our doors.
A year ago. Goods fit for an emperor, with prices all can afford.
Don't do it.
What?
Don't kill him.
Any reason in particular?
I think you know why.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. How far do you really plan to take this?
As far as I have to. None of this matters. Mirage, Basel, Jared. I don't expect you to understand. But I'm here for something much more important.
Then convince him to leave the city. Tell Basel you've done your job.
I'll think about it. Jared,
Oh, it's you. A little ironic, isn't it?
you knew they were coming?
Well, not today. Paranoia is like a wildfire in these circles. All it takes is a whisper.
Basil said the same thing.
I bet. You were fetching medicine for sickly mothers a couple days ago. Valerian's got you by both balls, doesn't he?
Jared,
Look, I understand. If I hadn't lost my nerve, I'd probably be at some other poor bastard's doorstep giving him the same somber speech. For what it's worth, I hope you find it.
Find what?
Whatever's worth all of this. Whatever's worth killing for. I thought it was my mother. Couldn't imagine anything more important. But apparently you can.
Go. Get out.
What?
Take her. Disappear. No friends, new names. You vanish completely. You've never even been to Hatmandor.
I don't know what to say. Mother! Grab a coat! We're going out!
What do we have here?
So, it's done then?
And the mother. As far as anyone will be able to tell, they left town during the night.
Well, aren't you a creative little prick? Mirage has taken quite an interest in you.
I thought no one sees him.
They don't. He communicates through a single agent. They call him Tongue, fittingly enough.
How can I find him?
Don't get ahead of yourself. I only brought you here to fulfill our arrangement. I simply thought you'd be interested to know what impact your actions have had as of late.
The captain. Where can I find him?
Such information isn't so simple to acquire, even for myself. All I can do is give you his name. Falanan Neiman.
No wonder everyone calls him the captain.
He's not exactly native to this region, though neither is he. He owned a slaughterhouse in Chesnadar nearly a decade ago. When the Imperials began repurposing land without compensation, he fought back. They attempted to arrest him. He killed 3 guards with his bare hands. He's been recruiting men ever since. Just enough to mess with the status quo. Their so-called guerrilla tactics usually end up leaving us with more problems. They destroy shipments we plan to steal, kill guards we pay to walk away. But I have to ask, what's your interest in him?
It's personal.
A vendetta, then? I know the look. Couldn't stop you if I wanted to.
What can you tell me about the Tower of Fangs?
I can tell you that even talking about it has brought about the death of more powerful men than either of us. Some say he's protected by Gandahar himself. I know you have a death wish, but some things are worse than death. Rumours say that Captain is the only one ever to go inside. Then again, rumours also say he rides a horse made of crystal.
Can you tell me about Risa?
I see that my newest pearl got herself a new admirer. She came here a few weeks ago looking for work. When she came into my office, I just couldn't refuse, if you know what I mean. I could have arranged a meeting with her in a quiet place, but I don't think you have that kind of money.
I appreciate it.
Likewise. Before you go,
Sorry, Basel, but
relax. It's simply an open offer.
what kind of offer?
I arrange fights from time to time. You know, to entertain the locals. If you ever find yourself in need of extra auras,
I'm listening.
the fights take place at the pit, the arena where the Brotherhood used to train. Speak with a run. Give him the phrase, "You can swallow a pot of blood before you get sick." He'll know that I sent you.